Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to tell you a little story. I've written this one again myself, and as you can see I'm wearing a cap, I'm wearing blue, I'm not wearing red, but today's story is when Spider-Man meets Insi Winsi Spider. Yes, that's me. Not really, it's about spiders. The story is about spiders. Right, so let's begin. A long time ago, there lived a family of spiders in a small haunted cottage deep within a deep, dark forest. What can you imagine in a deep, dark forest at night time? Maybe some cooing owls, some night birds. Maybe we could also find, so obviously there's going to be lots of trees, it's going to be muddy, it could be wet, it could have just rained. So you can imagine this little dark, deep forest. Okay. There was a mother spider who lived with her babies in this cottage, and her name was Insi Winsi Spider. She would go out every morning to get food for her babies. This haunted cottage was obviously covered in cobwebs. As we all know, spiders love to make their webs, and that's where they live, and that's how they also use a way to, get their prey, to snare their prey. So, a few facts about spider webs. Not all parts of their webs are sticky. Light temperature and humidity can affect the strength of their web. That means their webs can go weak if it's really hot. Spider silk transforms from liquid protein to solid thread when it leaves the body. And the last fact, at least one kind of spider uses electricity to snare its prey. Okay, so let's continue our story. Now that we know some facts about spiders, let's get on with our story. One morning, Insi Winsi Spider set off to get some food, leaving her babies alone at home. A couple of hours later, a speedy, strong Spider-Man entered the forest. He was practicing his Spider-Man moves by spraying out webs and jumping from tree to tree in the same forest. He went, psst, psst, psst. Come on, show me your spider webs. Psst. Oh my, let's see what happened next. Just then, there were a few people doing some environmental work in the forest. Sometimes to protect the trees and the environment, people need to go out into nature and maybe spray some, pesticides or insecticides just to preserve the leaves and the plants and see that everything is growing well and keep the environment nice and clean. So that's what these people were doing. Spider-Man saw them. He got scared. He needed to hide. He saw this haunted cottage in the distance and decided to hide in there. He didn't know that there were spiders, and he didn't know Insi Winsi Spider lived there with her babies. Suddenly, the baby spiders heard a loud bang on the roof. They felt scared and couldn't wait for their mum, Insi Winsi Spider, to come home. Spider-Man was sitting on the roof, and Insi Winsi Spider spotted him. And she tried to crawl as fast as she could to get to her children and save them. What if he destroyed her house and ate up all her spiders? Spider-Man watched Insi Winsi Spider crawling towards him, and he threw his webs and attacked her. She got stuck and was screeching with fear, trying to get out of this web that she was caught in by Spider-Man. The people who were in the forest began to spray pesticides on all the trees. Now we know, boys and girls, that pesticides is not good for who? For the Spider-Man and his web. Now you all know that pesticides make Spider-Man's web weak and he loses his powers. This is exactly what happened. The web that covered Insi Winsi Spider began to get loose, and she escaped and ran quickly to her children. Spider-Man wanted revenge, and he discovered he had an additional power, a special power of letting out heat and intensifying the humidity of a place. Boys and girls, Spider webs cannot stay for long in light temperatures and cannot sustain humidity, as I just told you a couple of lines earlier. So Spider-Man took advantage of this power, and the whole haunted cottage burned so hot and it became so heated that all the webs started to break, and Insi Winsi Spider and her babies had to crawl away as quickly as they could and escape the Spider-Man and find a new home. Oh no, that's so sad. I hope she ran really quickly and she could take her babies with her, and they did find a new house. Oh, so in the end, Spider-Man did win, boys and girls, and he was thrilled about what he did. He was happy. He did psst one more time, and he boasted about his super additional power that he had to the rest of the world. He was so happy and confident, and he could tell everyone, I destroyed Insi Winsi Spider and all her babies, and I became a superhero once again with my additional superpower. Psst. And the poor Insi Winsi Spider and all her babies had to find a new home. But oh well, at least Spider-Man won. I hope you enjoyed that. See you next time. Bye.